Good morning, and thank you so much for taking this time to start your day with a yoga practice. Our mat is somewhere where we're going to experience just a place where we can just know that everything is fine, and most importantly, that as we practice yoga, that is exactly what it is, that it is a practice. And a practice means that it's something that we do, and we do it again, and we do it again. And every day we do it, we realize that we can do something just a little bit different. It doesn't mean that we get to a place where we can do a back bend and kick over, or that we can put our hands down on the ground and get upside down and do some fancy trick. It just means that we get on our mat and we're okay with wherever we're at, because we're going, we're doing, we're practicing. So today I'd like to go ahead and start. I'm so excited to be able to do this, first of all, but just go ahead and start in a simple seated position. So that can look like crisscross applesauce for you. If your hips are able to open, just go ahead and get into that position. And then place your hands on your knees. You can place your hands in a mudra position, which is just basically opening up your hands and allowing light and energy to enter to your body. Right now I'm pretty blessed because I'm outside. It's gorgeous, it's California. It's actually kind of a warm day today in our winter season. It's gonna reach about 85 degrees, which is warm for us. But oh my gosh, the light, it feels so beautiful right now. And the heat that's on my body is just giving me the opportunity to know that light can come in. I can allow it into my body, into my soul, and so can you. So start your practice today by going and taking a nice deep breath in, and breathe out audible through your mouth. Breathe in, breathe out. This time I want you to listen to my count as you breathe in. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to continue that for a few more breaths as you take this opportunity to just become aware of your breath. Hold. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Great. And another breath practice I'd like to do as we just start our day out today is I want you to go ahead and stretch out your arms. And as you stretch out your arms, I'm going to have you breathe in. So nice. Lengthen your arms out. And I want you to go ahead and if you can see my hands, let me bend this way. I'm actually reaching out through all of my fingertips. I'm pulling out. I'm stretching out to the very tips of my fingers. And I'm going to hold my breath. And as I hold my breath, I'm going to tightly encompass all of the energy around me. I'm holding my breath tight. I'm squeezing so hard, so tight right now. Squeezing so tight that I'm actually shaking. And I'm going to place my hands upon my heart and let all of the air out. Nice deep breath in as you extend your hands out and stretch. Fill your belly with air, and again we're going to hold our breath and we're going to reach all of that energy on the outside of us, and we're going to just hold tight. Exhale all of the goodness into our heart. We're going to go through that practice 2 more times. Inhale, your arms outstretched. Hold. Inhale, arms outstretched. Stretch from your fingertips. Hold your breath, grabbing all of the energy. Allowing all of that energy into your heart. Beautiful. So that's our breath practice, and I want you to know that Yoga is majority breathing. Our breath work is more important than any posture or any pose that we can do, which is also called an asana. So as we start our practice today, I just want us to go ahead and just do a few simple seated cat-cow stretches. So basically we're just kind of sitting on our mat, our spines are straight. Our head is in line with our spine. We're kind of reaching the crown of our head kind of up to the sky, up to the heavens. For me, it's up to the blue sky right now today. And I want you to go ahead and I want you to round your back and tuck your chin to your chest. Breathe in. Let's start our first few really slow. Exhale, arching. I'm going to go ahead and remind you to use your breath as you round and then you arch. So rounding, inhale. Arching, exhale. Rounding, inhale. Arching, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Reach, 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 reach. Let's do a few more on your own and take your time. Go slower if I'm going too quickly, whatever your body feels. When you've gone through a few more times, I want you to go ahead and just place your hands in heart center. This is a place where we can feel gratitude. At the beginning of this practice this morning, I just want you to think about the opportunity and the invitation for you to practice gratitude. It's more than just going through life with an attitude of gratitude or just feeling grateful. Truly being grateful is a practice, and we have to become aware of how we can become grateful and how we can practice this. Opportunities, you might be able to journal, or you might be able to have a gratitude jar. But throughout life, it's just important that we become aware of gratitude, because gratitude is the antidote for foreboding joyfulness. So if we want to feel joy in our lives, then we just really have to be grateful. Grateful, thankful. Someone that I love near and dear taught me that saying, and it's 100% a part of my practice. Place your hands on your knees, and we're going to go ahead and reach our arms high up into the air. I want you to go ahead and relax your shoulders down away from your ears. And then I want you to just gently take your right hand, place it on the mat, and then with your body and your spine straight, I'm not sure if you can still see me. Yes, you can. Okay, great. Go ahead and lean over to your right side, and you can stretch the entire side of your left body. At the same time as you're stretching, you're breathing in, coming up a little, and when you exhale, you allow your body to let the gravity fall a little bit more. You can actually feel a little tighten or a little contract in the right side of your oblique. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and breathe in and put both of our hands high up to the heavens. Place your left hand down on the mat, reach high up to the heavens with your right hand, and then reach over to your left side. Again, you're stretching the right side of your body right now, and then you're tightening, you're contracting your obliques on the left side of your body. I'm gonna go through that on the other side again. We're just gonna flow back and forth, kind of like windshield wipers. Breathing in, exhaling. Breathing in, exhale. Breathing in, exhale. 2 more times on both sides. Inhale, exhale. Exhale. I know for me it'd feel really great right now if I can just roll out my shoulders. Continue to breathe. Gonna move reverse forward. Okay, I know we place a lot of tension on our necks throughout our day, so let's go ahead and place the right ear to our right shoulder. Nice big stretch on the side of our neck right here. Breathe in, breathe out. We're gonna go ahead and put our chin to our chest and kind of make a smile or an upside down rainbow. Your left chin to your left shoulder. Nice big stretch on the right side of your neck. I'm going to go ahead and go back the other way. We're going to go through this twice. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. I promise you crackling is okay. Just go ahead and move through your practice with your breath. I always crack a lot on the left side. One more time, both sides. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move into a tabletop position. So that kind of just looks like your dog on the ground. Hopefully I can stay in the camera for you. Let's see, I am still there. Okay, we're basically, you wanna have your wrist directly below your shoulders. You wanna have your hips directly below your knees, or actually your knees below your hips. Okay, we're gonna do a few more cat-cows because those feel good, and those are just really to help us get our spine and wake it up. So we're gonna go ahead and round our back up. Inhale and exhale. Oh, look up. Right now I get to look at the light. Inhale, round. Exhale, arch. Inhale, round. Exhale, arch. Beautiful. Now this is one of my favorite things because my shoulders, and I have a lot of tension in my neck and shoulders. We're going to go ahead and take our right hand and we're going to reach up to the sky. We're still in forward fold, but as we reach up to the sky, we're going to go ahead and thread the needle. So that kind of looks like your hand just going underneath your body. Your weight is kind of going to fall onto your, I have stickers everywhere, so I'm being really careful, but basically you're taking this opportunity to just stretch out that shoulder. I hope you can see me in the camera right now. Go ahead and breathe in and breathe out for 2 breaths. Okay, when you're ready, you're going to place your left hand back by your face and you're going to lift your body up and you're going to reach that right hand back up to the heavens. Great. Go back down into your tabletop position. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Your left hand up to the sky. You're reaching, if you can see my fingertips, they're stretching all the way out. I want the energy to flow completely through my body. Take that hand and go underneath your body and rest your body onto your shoulder. Rest your head down onto your mat. Place your hand wherever it is that it feels comfortable for you, and take 2 nice breaths in. Place your right hand on the side of your mat and lift yourself back up. You're in a tabletop position. Okay, we're going to go ahead today and move into a downward dog. Now, downward dog is something that is actually kind of hard, although it is a resting position. Not for me yet, but basically we're in our tabletop position. Our shoulders are directly above our wrist, and again, we're going to take our hands, and this is the thing that I want you to just really think about. I'm going to come forward to you. So when your hands are on the mat, your hands are going to actually be pressing, engaging yourself. You're actually going to be pressing the mat away from you, okay? So you're not just dumping all of your weight into your wrist. You're not just putting everything in. You're actually engaging, you're pressing. You're actually taking the pads of your fingers, and you're actually going to push them into the mat. Okay, here's just a kind of a little thing that I love to teach my students, is that when you are pressing your hands down into the mat, I want you to just go ahead and feel what that feels like, to press your fingertips each into one another, okay? The weight is going. Now I want you to press the pads of your hands, like the pad of your hand in, and I want you to pretend like you have a little tiny ladybug inside your hand. So everything is pressing except for the very center of the palm of your hand, because you don't want to smush that ladybug. So you're pressing through your knuckles, you're pressing through your fingertips, you're pressing through the lower portion of the palm of your hand, but you are leaving a little space, and that space is for that little ladybug. So I want you to just implement that, engage into the floor as you place your hands back onto your mat. We're going to go ahead and we're going to lift right now with our tailbone. We're going to lead with our tailbone. Sorry, I got stickers here. lead with our tailbone. And what we're going to do is we're pressing. Ouch, dang it. Ooh, that one was an owie. Okay, we're pressing. I am pressing in my hands. I am so engaged right now into the floor. I'm gonna go ahead and press back. My heels are totally up off of the mat. This is the first downward dog of the day, and honestly, like, this is progression and practice. So right now, I'm in my downward dog position. I am literally up on my toes. I want to go ahead and just walk my dog. And walking the dog just means basically stretching your hamstrings, okay? So one other thing I want you to think about is I want you to see how my shoulders are kind of up really close. I don't know if you can tell I have a t-shirt on, but they're really up close to my ears right now. I need to move them away. So I'm going to go ahead and just watch what I do. I'm just going to go ahead and relax my shoulders up and away from the ears, okay? So let me show you that one more time. You want to relax your shoulders away from your ears, okay? Go ahead and begin walking your dog. Continue to breathe. Just walking our dog. And if you can get your heels all the way to the mat, perfect. And if you can't, perfect. It's fine wherever you're at. We're going to walk our dog about maybe 10 steps, okay? Remember right now, if you're starting to feel a little bit too much weight in your wrist, put more weight on your fingertips, on the pads of your fingers, on your knuckles, okay? Take the weight out of your wrist, put it into your thumbs. Just move your weight around in your hands, okay? And I want you to just go ahead and just move back and forth. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Move your head around, let that just go down. It feels good if you stay here for a minute, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and take 2 deep breaths into our downward dog. Let's go ahead and begin. Breathe in, breathe out. On your exhalation, if you feel you can move your heels down to your mat a little, go right ahead. Beautiful, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tiptoe and walk my feet to meet my hands, okay? We're gonna begin doing this very slow. This is our first time. All right, I'm in a forward fold right now. This doesn't look like a forward fold, probably what you've seen on Instagram or on YouTube. My knees are totally bent. That's perfectly fine. I'm gonna go ahead and just take my hands, place my wrists and swish, just stretch them out the other way. Hopefully you can see this. I've got my hands on the mat like this. You know what? They just did some work right now, right? I'm gonna do that on both sides. I'm switching my ankles, but just let your wrists have a break. Thank you for being strong. Thank you for getting me down in that downward dog. I'm 100% in a forward fold right now, okay? All right, so basically, my hands are in front of me. I'm in a forward fold. My knees are bent. What I want to do right now is I want to go ahead and just relax my body. It's windy out here today. It's gorgeous. Relax my body to my thighs, okay? They are relaxing. My knees are bent. There's no reason they need to be straight in a forward fold. And I want you to just go ahead and relax. Let your arms fall forward. If you want to grab both sides of your elbows and swing back and forth, swing side to side. Breathe in, breathe out. All right, now here's the part where I want you to just go ahead and walk yourself in your forward fold. Straighten your right leg a little bit, straighten your left leg a little bit. Just kind of go back and forth. You're just kind of playing with your hamstrings right now, but so gently. They work so hard for us. All right, go ahead and place your hands on the mat, and I want you to go ahead and put a little bit of a stretch in the back of your knees, if you can. Go ahead and stretch out. Shake your head yes and no. That's perfect. We're gonna go ahead and come halfway up. Breathe in. Place your hands on your shins. You want your back to be straight. The crown of your head is reaching forward. You've got a flat back right now. You're literally just straightening. My knees are straight right here. If you can straighten yours out, beautiful. If not, beautiful too. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and fold back into a forward fold. Immediately you see my knees bend, and that's perfectly fine. Just let everything go. Breathe in, breathe out. We're gonna roll ourselves up. My chin is tucked right now. This is your slowest move of the day. Just roll up. Beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and move towards you again. Let's see if I'm in the video. I think I am. Okay, perfect. Great. All right, go ahead and just move your, raise your hands above you, high up to the earth, up to the heavens. Oh, this feels so good. Okay, this is our morning stretch, okay? So go ahead and we're in our mountain position right now. I've got my shoulders down. They're away from my ears. They're not up. They're down. Watch that. They're not up like this. There's tension in your neck right now. Let's release that tension, allow ourselves to just relax into the body that we have. All right, I actually have a stretch going on right now. You'll see my fingertips, actually, they're engaged, right? I want all of the light, all of the energy to come up. I'm placing my hands out, excuse me, because I want that light to come into my hands, okay? My feet, they are so rooted into the ground right now. If someone were to come up to me and push me, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying where I am. I kind of have my legs kind of in a locked position, but I have a little micro bend in them, so you really can't see it from the front, but actually, like, okay, if you're a cheerleader, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Get up there and lock your legs. If you don't have your legs locked, then you're going down, okay? So let's get rooted. Let's get rooted. We need to be strong in this life that we're going through, right? Get rooted. You are in your mountain pose. Right now, nothing is going to move you. You are who you are, okay? So let's go ahead and place both hands together above our head. I love this, okay? This is like the Charlie's Angels, right? I know there's a more yoga term for this, but anyways, get your hands up in Charlie's Angels. Move your shoulders away from your ears. I like to have my inner thighs touching. I also kind of have my inner thighs engaged inward. I don't know if you can see that, but I actually engaged. Okay, and I want you to reach high up. Relax your shoulders down, and we're going to do a half moon to the right side. I want you to go ahead and stretch. Okay, but right now we're not folding over this way. We're not going backwards. We're actually stretching up and to the side. This is an intense stretch. Breathe in, breathe out. On our exhalation, we're coming up. Inhale, good. Stretch up again. Put your elbows or your shoulders away from your ears, and we're going to go ahead and breathe in. Stretch to the left side or the opposite side. Breathe in, breathe out. Good job. That's a really intense stretch. Okay, go ahead and roll your shoulders back a little bit. Put our hands in prayer position again. Again, I just want to take this moment for you to realize that today is going to be a good day, and I promise you that it is, because you're allowing the light to enter into your soul, and you're allowing goodness to come into you. We're going to go ahead and do a standing Shavasana. Basically, all that is standing straight, our hands out, palms out in front of us. We actually have light moving into our body, okay? And we're going to go ahead and do our first balancing posture. This is going to be tree pose. This is a pose that's actually pretty great for your posture, and also really good for learning to balance. Okay, so I have all four corners of my feet rooted into the ground. You can see me, like they are rooted again there. Okay, so the beginning step is to go ahead and take your right foot and just place it on the lower section of your leg. Okay, this is it. You can actually have a little kickstand going right here. This is it. This is perfect. You are in tree position. You can move your hands up, over. You can kind of let the branches of your tree move. You can do whatever you want, okay? The next step that I would take is for you to go ahead and place your foot up off of the ground onto your calf. This is also tree pose, okay? This is balancing tree pose. I am engaged right now. My glutes are tight. My core is tucked in. My pelvic is not back. It's actually kind of forward. I'm balancing. Just take a nice deep breath. I'm going to show you the next step in your tree pose. I want you to go ahead and I'm going to go back into my prayer position with my hands, and I'm actually going to reach down, and I'm going to grab my right leg, and I'm going to place it in my inner thigh right now. Okay, I'm not placing it on my knee. I'm placing it right here. This is also tree pose. This is kind of an advanced version of tree pose. I have my hip and my knee pointed out, so I'm kind of straight in the front. Again, I'm taking all of my energy and I'm putting it right at my heart center right now. I'm a tree. My left leg is rooted down, all four corners of my feet. I can go ahead and I can extend my arms up if you feel like you have the balance. If you start to kind of move a little bit, root that left leg down. Get up there. You're in a cheer position. I'll have to not use that analogy so much, but I know that that the person I'm making this video for is a cheerleader, or was back in the day, right, Uncle Rico? Anyways, go ahead and just place your hands back into prayer, and then just gently place your foot back onto the ground. Whew, that was good. Awesome. Okay, great. We're going to do the other side, okay? This is a great balancing pose. This is centering us. We can do anything today. We can do this balance. Again, I'm going to show you. You can go ahead and just get on a kickstand. Perfectly fine. Here's your tree pose, okay? You can go to the next step. You can place your foot. You're balancing right now. You're rooted down into your right foot. You're rooted down all four corners of your foot, okay? I'm going to go ahead and just take my left foot and I'm going to place it into my inner thigh on the right side. Whew, one side may be a little bit stronger than the other. That's fine, right? Okay, I'm in chair tree pose right now. Okay, we're going to go ahead and reach our hands up. Let that light in. Just do it. We're here. We're a tree. We're rooted. We're not going anywhere. I'm going to tighten back up on that right foot. Inner peace gives us outer strength. I 100% believe that. I'm going to place my hands back into prayer position. I'm going to gently put my thing. Okay, shake it out. Whew, that feels good. All right, let's see what else that we can do today to help us to get started on our day. I know it's, I don't know how much time we have to practice today, but I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to just take a moment to have us go back down. Let's get back down on the ground. All right, we're going to go ahead and move into a Shavasana. All right, lay down onto your mat. This is the fun pose of the day. This is actually one of the hardest poses, and the reason why they say that is because you actually really need to be still. So I'm going to guide you down, and then I'm going to go ahead and talk you through a relaxed Shavasana meditation. So basically, I want you to just get down on your mat. I want you to just roll down gently, take care of your body, use your hands if you need to. You're on your mat right now, okay? This is it. Let everything go. Go ahead and stay down on your mat, and I'm going to go ahead and talk you through this. So you're on your mat right now. You're taking this opportunity to just let all of your body melt into your mat, okay? Take a nice deep breath in. What an amazing job you did to wake up, to care for yourself, to bring light into your heart, to allow energy to just move through you so that you can use it throughout your day to radiate goodness to those that you come in contact with. As we are here on our mat, I want you to take nice deep breaths in. Fill your belly with air on your inhalation. Exhale all of that air. Push it all out, okay? Inhale, bringing all of the goodness, all of the light into your life. Exhale, releasing anything that is left over that you just don't want into your day to day. Breathe in and out on your own. Continue that. Relax your ankles into the mat. Relax your calves into the mat. Relax your thighs into the mat. Relax your buttocks into the mat. Relax your lower back, your mid back, your upper back. Relax your shoulders, let it melt into the mat. Your arms, your wrist, your fingertips. Everything is heavy. Finally, your head, your central nervous system, your spine, your brain, let it all relax. Nice deep breath in. Beautiful. As you go throughout your day today, I'd like you to think about the concept of practicing gratitude. Practicing gratitude is more than just having an attitude of gratitude. It's actually that practice. Practicing how to be grateful. Practicing what to look for, to be grateful for. Practice having gratitude for the connections that you make with people throughout your day. I love this story that Brene Brown shares of her first grade daughter. They take this opportunity to go to the park. They actually have a ditch day, and they go out on the little pond and they're paddleboarding. And her daughter is just still. She's not paddling anymore. She's just sitting there. She's got her head kind of drawn back, and she's just got her eyes closed. And Brene turns back to her daughter, and she's like, "Oh, she's so beautiful. Oh." And then her daughter stays like that. more moments. And then she starts to think, what's wrong with my daughter? Why is she just sitting there like that? And then she says, sweetie, what's wrong? And then her daughter, so innocently and childlike, says, Mom, I'm making a picture memory. And she's like, a picture memory? What's a picture memory? And she's like, Mom, it's when I feel so good and I feel so happy. I just take a minute to remember in my mind exactly what this moment looks like. So I want you to take a moment to make a picture memory. We can feel good. We can go about our day in a moment of peace, a moment of clarity. Take this time to go ahead and become aware of your body. I want you to kind of wiggle your fingertips, wiggle your toes. Just kind of become aware of your body. You can make a nice, beautiful pencil stretch one end of the body to the other if that feels good. And then go ahead and just roll over into a cradle position on your favorite side. When you're ready, just go ahead and push your body up into a seated position, and I will join you there. Thank you for this time that I've been able to lead you through your practice on your mat. Again, this practice, begin wherever you're at, create whatever it is that you feel that you need to create to make yourself whole. Close this practice with you. Usually you would say like bow and say namaste, but I'd like to create something just a little bit different. The words that I would like to share with you that I want to always have in my practice, as I place my hands on our third eye and fold forward, I say to you, grateful, thankful. Thank you.